Hello YouTube fans, here again. And I thought I'd do this one. Thought I'd do it because it kind of reminds me of the days when I was at school and what I think about teachers. That's right, teachers, headmasters, misses, misters, and so on. Personally speaking, I hate teachers. I complete and utter despise teachers. And for people that want to know why, I'll tell you why. When I was at school, right, and this is a true story, they was forever bashing the Bible on you. And the reason why I'm doing that in a sarcastic way is because I don't want people to type up and say, "You're sinful," and throw the Bible at me and throw the Ten Commandments at me. You see, the thing is with religion, it's a touchy subject. It's a touchy subject because you waffle on, right, about religion, about this, about whatever religion you are, or even throw a bit of religion humour on the table, people will take offence. People will be offended. They'll be throwing the Bible in the air. They'll be doing this. They'll be tossing me and calling me every name under the sun. Allow me to finish before you call me a sinner. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So that's one thing I never achieved with. I never liked Semberis. Some people do. Some kids did. They loved the little sing song and so on. I compete and utter despise Semberis because they used it forever. And I keep saying that forever. Throw the Bible at you. Getting kids to know about Moses. Getting kids to know about Noah and the Ark. And not the Lost Ark, by the way. Getting kids to know about the Virgin Mary and blah 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 blah. To me, never interested me. Pete, you're a sinner. No, I'm not. Never interested me. Because to me, it was history. It's history. And to me, I think, this is me, this is my opinion. Some people don't like me, that's fair enough. We've all got opinions in the world. It's what makes the world an interesting place. It's what makes good conversation where we're still allowed to drink beer in the pub. Right? The end of the day, I felt, this is how I've seen it, that kids who want to learn religion should be when they're 18 years and over. So when you're 18 years and over, you're considered an adult when you're 18. You know, you're old enough to vote. Not I would, because I can't stand Prime Ministers. And you're old enough to be a porn star, a bit like what I used to be. And you're old enough to drink a beer, right? Then you're old enough to be a religious person. If you want to be a religious person, whether you're a Catholic, whether you're a Protestant, whether you're a Christian, whatever religion you want to be, it's up to you. It's up to you. You should not have the Ten Commandments stuffed down your dosset when you're I meant to say, AIDS. When you're you're durable without being patronising, but you're still a kid there. When you're young and vulnerable, is that better? To have the Ten Commandments stuffed down your dosset. So that I did not like. Now this is another one. Bully cheaters. I cannot like teachers showing their authority off, trying to be a bully and picking on kids who are too young to offend themselves. That used to really pee me off when I was at school. Really pee me off that you get a teacher who like to pick you on a kid because they're not as smart as the other kids. People have different ways of learning. Some people are slow at learning, some people are fast learners. It's the way it is, and teachers should know that. Yeah, you get some cheeky kids, and you get some kids that treat it like it's a joke. But some kids, when they get older, will develop and become better. Wow, I'm getting really tough here. But yeah, so you get teachers that are basically bullies and like to show their authority off. I remember, right, this is a true story, when I was still at school, right, that's on my age here, we had the thing called the cane, and used to cane kids. I know you can't get away with that now, how much times have changed. And yeah, you get kids that nowadays preserve the cane. Bit shocking as I work in Bernardo's, but I mean that in a way that kids are cheeky and lippy, right? But beating a kid and corporal punishment, people might agree and don't agree, does not work. Doesn't work to beat a kid. That's abuse of power. I'll say that again, I'm getting big words here. It's abuse of power. And then you get stupid power. These are teachers, in my eyes, what was stupid. I remember, right, when I was a lad in assembly, that thing I was just waffling on about, one of the teachers took a poster saying this is the most disgusting, the most sucking, horrible thing he's ever seen. Right? Right? Do you want to know what it was? It wasn't porno, by the way. It wasn't some gruesome photo. You know what it was? It was a movie. I'm not making this up. It was a fucking movie of a guy fighting a monster. It was a sci-fi sort of film with a guy having a fight with a frigging monster, and the teacher is going on how disgusting that he should not have this type of stuff in school. And I'm thinking, mate, what the fuck have you been smoking? It is a bloody movie. A movie. As I say in the West Haven, Last House on the Left, original 1972 trailer. It's only a movie. See the hypocrisy of these teachers. Now, don't take me wrong, you get some good teachers. You get some good teachers. I've had teachers who have learned me. I've had teachers who have been patient and sold me. Because, like I say, I had learning difficulties, right? I've had learning difficulties, and they tried to push me and try and better me and make me better. One of them I just mentioned, my beautiful manager, the beautiful Kirsty out there. Okay, she's not a teacher, she's a manager, but nevertheless, she taught me. She learned me how to do stuff I never thought I could do. And she bettered me. You want to know what else bettered me? Okay, I'm to waffle on a bit about the wonderful me. I was not that good on my maths. I used to love doing maths, but, I wasn't that good. You know what bettered me doing maths? Coming here, working on the till, doing the end takings, doing the morning folk, which I'm going to do in a few minutes, and doing a textbook and things like that, the everyday theoretical things. That bettered me doing the maths than when I was at school. You know what I mean? Because you forget a bit after the bit, But this is what annoys me the most. This is what really, really gets my joke. Favoritism. Fucking hell, big words here. You get favoritism in teachers. So you get one what teaches the Dolden boy or the Dolden girl, like the Dolden kid and the Dolden boy. Someone who isn't that bright, isn't that smart, without being horrible and insulting, but you get, like I said, some people are fast at learning, some people are slow at learning, some people have learning difficulties. You get the teacher that likes to pick on that one. They will humiliate that one, and they'll make them worth nothing. Now, I don't know if that's ever happened to you, the people, when you were at school, whether you have a teacher and you tried to better yourself, but the teacher would treat you like a fucking joke. He would treat you like a joke, humiliate you, and make you out, I meant to say, a laugh, a joke. That happened to me when I was at school, a lot. And it happened to me when I was at college, favoritism. To these teachers, if you're out there now, fuck you. Because look at me now. I'm doing what, because when I was at college, I was studying business, right? Because I had a few learning difficulties, didn't get far, and they showed me the door. Look at me now. I'm doing restyle. I've improved my maths and I've bettered myself. I'm still trying to get work on the way, but at the moment I'm happy doing what I'm doing. So for these teachers who said to me, not just me, every one of you who are probably watching this when I put this on live, said to you, you're never going to amount to anything, you're never going to be anything, you're a user, I may not say in them words, but that's how they're describing you, that you're a joke, and you're never going to amount to anything. This is where you get the last laugh, people, if you have made something of yourselves. Because of teachers like that, sadly some people don't make something of themselves, because of fucking teachers like that. Arseholes, abuse of power, and so on. And then being unfair, not all teachers are like that. Before I get love letters, there have been teachers who have been good to me. I've just said it. There have been some what have been patient, some what have done me one-to-one learning. There've been some what have tried to improve my maths. There've been some what wanted me to get better what I'm doing. And I believe, and not just me, other students, and they've done the job. They wanted to be a teacher because they were there to learn people. They were there to learn lung people. So I don't come across being patronising. And they did that. And they bettered that student and learned them and did them an expectation, and that's what they should do. But then you get teachers who are just fucking tossers. The ones I've just been talking about. If you don't know what I'm on about, just rewind back what I've just been saying. So, yeah, that's what I think of teachers. But before I get the love letters, I just said, rewind it again, not all teachers are tossers. And as for all the teachers who said I wasn't going to amount to anything, where I am now, I'm proud of myself. And anyone else who's made something of themselves or done a better themselves, who are now a little bit better, be proud of yourselves. Don't let these fucking sadistic bastards, these public boy and public girl dick brains, ruin your dreams. You've done it, you've got up, and you bettered yourself. You didn't let these bastards win, is what I'm getting at. I went to 3 schools, and some of the teachers I fucking hate, I despised, I fucking hate them in college. But not all of them were dickheads, is what I'm getting at. And I've learned more doing what I'm doing now. I let him do a secret. There was one lad, right? Yeah, he was cocky and so on. But he would have bettered himself and he would have fingered, because this teacher, the headmaster, got him up, right? And got him to admit why he did what he did. And he admitted it. But there was a good chance here he could have changed his ways and bettered himself and not be your local starrer. The headmaster Stu punished him after he did that. So he's like trying to put a title on him. He's trying to put a name on him, right? And I thought, they could change him here and make him maybe a better and a decent young man. Now, by doing what you've done, he'll be a starry for the rest of his fucking life. See what I mean? So, no, that's what I'm getting at. Look, teachers, and why some people don't get to chasing, is because teachers are a bunch of tossers. But before I get this, I said some. Until then, be smart, be safe. I'm about to open the shop and have to use teachers. I said I wasn't going to amount to anything. See you soon.